Hello and welcome to Gingerman. I'm back out on the roads, so I decided, you know where I'll go today? I'll go to Livingston. It's a place that is described as a new town, like Glenrothes, the Glenrothes of West Lothian. However, Livingston is its own unique place, and today I'm going to explore it because it's somewhere that I know for shopping, but I don't know it for really anything else. So let's get in about it. Livingston, show me what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can, I'd like to hear you say today.
So this is my start off point. We've got on this side, welcome to Almondvale Park, and on this side we have what looks like a very fancy skate park. Aye, this is a pretty cool skate park. It's got a big loop-de-loop thing. Now, this is possibly the most impressive outside skate park I've seen anywhere in Scotland, so there you go, Livingston. Not that I can do any type of skateboarding, micro scootering, BMXing or blading. I cannot do any of them. It doesn't look like anyone's doing much around here either. There's a couple of trolleys in there. I didn't know trolleys were an extreme sport, but hey, if it's got wheels on it, it rides. This looks really dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. I bet there's been a few ankles broken here. It's massive. Absolutely giant skate park this is. You'll be watching it like, what, you never been to Livingston skate park? And my answer is no, I haven't, not until today. From what I know off the top of my head about Livingston is post-World War Britain had a problem with slums and tenements in the big cities, Glasgow in particular, so they decided to build some new towns. Glenrothes, as I mentioned, and Livingston was one of them. So unlike many places in Scotland where you're going to see castles and ancient history, Livingston, nah, you're not going to see any of it. This is all post-World War Britain. That's its like birth point, and then you're moving forward from there. So you can see in the design of it, it's completely unlike anywhere else. I like this though. You need a river. If you've got a river, you've got to incorporate it into everything. I think Livingston is the most populated town in West Lothian. There's got to be. Here's a wee anecdote for you. I lived my first 11 months of my life in Livingston. There you go. And I still know nothing about the place. I'm enjoying this river walk though, let's just see where it goes. It's too personal. I'm not gonna lie, those benches look really tinky. I've not seen anything, any signs or anything saying this is the River Almond and this walk will take you to such and such a place. However, I'm anticipating some signage because there's artwork everywhere all over Livingston. Talking of artwork, Is that artwork? Or is that some old structure? I think it's an old structure. Or maybe it is artwork. It's just been left. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Is this artwork? Or is this an old structure? Mysteries of Livingston with Gingerman. Is this the end of the walk? Is this trying to take me out of the walk? To me, Livingston has always seemed like a concrete jungle. So the natural aspects of it, I'm clueless about. My experience of Livingston is you come in, up the road, you come off at some point, you go down round this long bendy road, and then you appear at the giant Asda in the shopping centres. It's got loads of shopping centres here. It's like 3 shopping centres merged into one. But that's the bonus to being a new town. It could be designed specifically for modern life as opposed to old-fashioned places with cobble streets, etc. I tell you what, this is what I describe as a squeaky bum pavement. Look how narrow it is. You know, I've only been here 20 minutes and already I'm seeing a whole new side to Livingston. I'll tell you what there is though, there's a lot of trolleys in different locations here. Look, trolley, 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 trolley. There's 4 trolleys in the river. I'm just going to put this out there, right? But I think the trolley issue is because there's so many shops here in the middle of this place next to a river. So I think Asda of Livingston, or whoever, but Asda are probably the main culprits of trolley activity. They probably need to come out and fish them all out. And they need to probably do this. Because, you know, you don't want trolleys in your river. It's a bad look. Anyway, I'm going to do a trolley counter. I think I've seen 6 already. I'm going down to the river. I'm back down this way. I'm on the other side now. After crossing Squeaky Bum Bridge, I'm going down to Trolley River. So here we go. River Life, Howden Rock Ramp. From its source in the Cant Hills near Shotts, the River Almond winds towards Cram in northwest Edinburgh before meeting the Firth of Forth. Yeah, River Almond, here it is. It's a shame the sign's been horrendously graffitied. Well, there we go. Look, we've got a wee platform as well. Wasn't expecting any of this. Just looking to see if I can see any more trolleys. I haven't. Oh wait, I have. There's another one over there. There's 5 in this zone. 5 trolleys. Probably more. There we go. There's another sign. The original bridge was built in 1794. It was built as part of the main route between Edinburgh and Glasgow and allowed people and herds of cattle to access markets and fairs in Falkirk and Larbert. Unbelievable. So there you go. The Howden Bridge. There you go. That's something. That is so far the oldest thing in Livingston. Just across the river. Before anything else was here. Cattle coming over it so we could get to Falkirk. Or from Edinburgh to Glasgow. Unbelievable. I'd love to see an otter today. I just seen a shale trail sign there, so this part of the walk is on the shale trail. So if I kept walking along this side of the path, well, you know where I'd come to, West Calder. I don't know what this is meant to be, but it's colourful. I think they used these new towns in Scotland just to let rip on all modern art sculptures that they could think of, because Glenrothes is the same. It's got loads of random art everywhere. Right, so this bridge is going to take you back over to the shops, and this way takes you to Howden Park Path. See, now I know why it's called Howden. It's called Howden because the Howden Bridge. Hands down, that is possibly one of the coolest parks I've seen. We've got the coolest park and skate park here. Look at that. Some places are struggling to get a couple of swings. They've got a hammock. They've got a hammock. Okay, so this is the Almondvale Park walk run. Alright, okay. You'll see on the map that there are two loops which join at the footbridge to the stadium. Nah, forget about that. I'll wing it. I don't need that map. There's a lot of graffiti on signs here. Do you know what I'm thinking? Is why did they call it Livingston and not Almondston or Almondtown? These are thoughts that are going through my head right now. These benches are nice so tinky. Nice benches. I don't know what it is, but see this section of the walk here? Very peaceful, very calming. I like that bit of the walk. I think it's more like closed in with trees, etc. So it creates that nice feeling that you're looking for. Oh aye, there's two trolleys down there. That's another two. Bing bing. And if you look right through there, see it? That's a trolley. Actually astounded at the amount of wild trolleys here. That's what they need to add to one of these signs. You can find a kingfisher, beach, male fern, the trolley. I can hear football going on somewhere. I can hear the noise of football being played, and I know Livingston are along here, so I'm going to check out the stadium. This is the Livingston Stadium, also known as the Tony Macaroni Stadium. Got to be the funniest name in football. This is a top quality river walk along here. Right, here we are, we've come out at the Football Stadium, home to Livingston. Tony Macaroni Stadium. Let's get confirmation of that name. Currently playing in the Scottish Championship, same as Dunfermline. That's different. I'm really disappointed they've changed their name. They've rebranded. That's really disappointing. They've changed their name. It's the Set Fair Arena. It's pretty disappointing. The Set Fair Arena just, it's not as fun, is it? Anyway, good luck to the rest of your season, Livingston. Now here we come. We've gone from the river exploration into some urban exploration. There's a Lidl. I wonder if they've got every supermarket. You can play supermarket bingo in Livingston. Now there's one thing I want to avoid here, is getting lost in the houses, because this place is designed in a way that all the houses are just big massive estates, and then everything's kind of blocked off, so if you get lost in a housing scheme, you know, you might never see me again. This looks like a new area. So wait, I've got the phone out for some facts. Livingston is the largest town in West Lothian. Designated in 1962, it is the fourth post-war new town to be built in Scotland, taking its name from a village of the same name incorporated into the new town. I don't know what that means. It was originally developed into the end counties of Mid Lothian and West Lothian along the banks of the River Almond. Exactly, should be called Almond City here. That would have been a cool name. Livingston has an eye-watering 56,000 people. That is loads. I was thinking in my head maybe about 20,000. I was so far off. Double it and a wee bit more. I will like to say though, that's a Tesco trolley. It's got blue handles. So this is Livingston town centre here. It doesn't feel like you're coming into a town centre. It feels like you're coming into an airport. There's one. There's another one. It's a lot of trolleys. Look, there's some art in the middle of the roundabout. A futuristic modern town centre that in 100 years time someone will be walking around being like, ah, look at these historic buildings, but right now they're still contemporary looking. I don't know if you can even film inside the shopping centres, but I'm going to have a wee walk right through the whole bit and find somewhere to pee and grab a wee snack. Oh look, there's a wee entrance to the designer outlet that I didn't know existed. On foot access. I'm going in. I don't think I've ever come to the Livingston shopping centre area and it hasn't been hoaching, always hoaching. But as you can see, plenty of shops, but we're not here to walk around shopping centres looking at shops. It's no fun, is it? Nah. It's pretty cool though. An hour ago I was quietly walking along next to the river and then all of a sudden I'm surrounded by people, loads going on, folk getting their eyebrows threaded. Everything's happening in there. There's climbing walls, there's a cinema, there's mini golf. It is an action-packed town centre, shopping centre. Yep, I'm not saying anything. Where's this taking me? Am I just going back round into the shops this way? There's a ginger cat. Ginger cats are tough. Tough ginger cats. Right, this is, guess what? Guess what this wee bit's called? This bit is called Almondvale Court. So this should be Almond City. We're going to run across this road and run up that little embankment. It looks like there's a wee path. I've got to get over this busy road first. Go, go, go! We're going up! If I slip, it's my own fault. Now we're through. This looks right. It's just a wee... It's no path, but there's a way through. Lovely. Right, now I'm on the hunt for a drone location. And then from the drone I'll find my way back. And now I'm just going to walk. I think I'm on the outskirts of the housing estates. I don't know. So we're actually in the area of Dedridge. There's the Dedridge Health Centre, and this is where my ma stayed when she lived here. I don't remember it, but I think this is where I would have spent my first 11 months of my life, somewhere around here. Right, I'm heading towards that tree line up the back there. That's going to be where I'm going to get the drone up from, I hope. There's another one. Oh aye, this is what I was looking for. Does this take me back to the Almond, however? I have sort of strange recollective memories of visiting family around these places, but some of it's familiar and some of it is completely and utterly alien to me. And this bit feels alien. This is nice. Wee surprising woodland walk around here. So this wee burn will meet up with the Almond, and it looks like they've got a wee pond over here as well. Bridge over. Wasn't expecting this. A nice wee treat. Some ducks. Oh look, you wouldn't believe it, but there's two people collecting trolleys out of the pond. They are legit trolley fishing. You couldn't write this. You couldn't write this. I'm doing a trolley counter in my video about how many trolleys are everywhere. You couldn't write this. Good effort. That's a Marks and Spencer's one, that.
There's two.
Yeah. Why is there so many trolleys everywhere?
People take them up from the centre because they don't want to buy the bags.
Right.
So they take the trolleys home and then just dump them in the streets.
Aye. I've never been anywhere with so many trolleys dumped.
It's ridiculous.
It's wild. There you go, confirmed. The woman telling me the issue. Folk didn't want to take bag shopping, so they just take the trolley, dump the trolley. You think like the shops would have something in place with the amount of trolleys that are appearing up everywhere. They might think, right, we need to stop this. Anyway, it's made for an entertaining day for me, like, not gonna lie. Big bulbous tree. I like this. That's a cool wee place for a bench. My Patreon legends are the best. I love you guys, and without you I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be on this bench, and yous are the best. I also want to thank Bert for getting the car back on the road. You are an absolute legend. Yous are all legends. Yous are all heroes. All your names are coming up the screen forever and for always. Love, the Gingerman. Peace. Tell you what, it was a little bit breezy up there. That was a struggle getting the drone back. I'm not gonna lie. There was a hairy moment. There was a hairy moment where I hit a tree, but my drone flying experience came in and I landed it safely. So happy days, no disasters. Because I had an original drone called Declan, but I killed him by accident, of course. Do you know what, when I came here today, I was just thinking I'm just going to be walking around the shopping centres and whatever, but I didn't realise there was so much nature. Of course there's nature, we're in Scotland, but the abundance of nature walks around here, just like this little one in the middle of a housing estate. It's pretty impressive. Oh aye, someone's built a wee splodgy mud bridge. Stop you getting splodgy feet. That's nice of them. Right. I'm just wandering. I'm zigzagging around these woods here. I know I'm going to need to come out of them in a minute, back into the housing estates, and see what I can see on my way back to the car. And then that's it, Livingston, you're done. I bet it was a sad day when this baby fell. A big old tree. Anyway, I found the path out of the woods, and we're in to a housing estate. So I don't know how long I'll be in this housing estate for. It might be dark by the time I get back to my car. Now, I am pretty sure, I've just seen the sign, it says Ambrose Rise. I should probably phone my mum right now and be like, where did you live in Livingston when I was a baby? And I think she's going to say it was Ambrose Rise because it was a 3-storey house. And these are 3-storey houses. It could be one of these houses I'm walking past right now. I wonder what number it was. I should ask her. Go to my birthplace house. I didn't stay in Livingston for long, hence I don't have the accent. This is maybe why I like custard. I'm pretty sure if I follow this burn I'm going to find the river, and if I find the river I find my car. This is the lanthorn. I don't know what a lanthorn is, but it's something. So it turns out I've just done the Lanthorn Health Walk, created in memory of Noreen Manson. Tell you what I've not found today, a tree swing. There's a squirrel though, plenty of squirrels around here. Oh, it is the Almond City. You know something, just as I was talking about a tree swing, there's a tree swing spirit hanging from me. It's a perfect wee spot for one. The sun is getting to that point of the day where it's saying, hey, you've had enough light, son, I'm going to bed. If you could guess what time it was from the colour of the sky, what would you say? Take your guess now. I'll tell you what it is exactly. It is 14:29. If you said that, give yourself a pat on the back. Just follow the burn. The town was built around a collection of small villages. Livingston Village. Ah, right, Livingston Village. That's why they didn't call it Almond City. Bell's Quarry and Livingston Station. Oh, Livingston Station as well, there you go. Now part of Deans. The town has a number of residential areas. These include Craigshall, Howden, Ladywell, Knightsbridge, Deans, Dedridge, Muirston, Almondvale, Aylburn, Kirkton and Adambrae. There are several large industrial estates in Livingston. I'm not going to go through them all. You get the idea. In population 58,000. Livingston is first mentioned in the 12th century charter as Villa Livinge, Leavings Wing. In 1128, David I granted the newly founded Abbey of Holyrood control of the church at Livingston and its income in a charter that was witnessed by Turstany Philly Livinge, Thurston son of Leving. He built a fortified tower, Livingston Peel, which no longer survives. The settlement that grew up around it became known as Levingstown, Layingstown, and eventually fixed at Livingston. There we go. The Leving family controlled the area until dying out in the 1512. From 1512 until 1671, the tower house was occupied by the Murrays of Eelbank. In 1670, the Edinburgh Botanic Garden was founded by Dr. Robert Sebald and Dr. Andrew Balfour using the plant collection from the Eelbank private gardens of Sir Patrick Murray, 2nd Lord Eelbank, following his death in 1671. There we go. Okay, so there is history here, and it even says the area around Livingston was historically an important shale oil area. So, you know, when I first come here you think, it's just Livingston, it's a new town, there's not much going on here. But when you look at the land and you go through the riverway and you hear about the shale trail, you start to put a picture together of what Livingston is. It's more than just a shopping centre and loads of trolleys scattered about everywhere. There's a trolley. Right, that's a trolley. This is interesting. In September 2021, the town submitted a bid for city status in the United Kingdom as part of the Platinum Jubilee Civic Honours competition. Although the town was not successful, Dunfermline was, in being raised to city status. 2022 marked its 60th anniversary as a town. There's some more random artwork. See what I mean? Glenrothes have the same problem. I think the trees are fine. That's just me, I don't know what that is. You see it? What is that? It just gets in the way of the trees. Tell you what, there's not many places that Asda has its own nature trail. I've even turned to Asda colours here, just to let you know. You're on the Asda trail. Wave. Vague. No idea. Certainly a strange wee space, this bit here. Different. Ah, look. There's Asda right there, can't miss it. The green glow through the end of the tunnel. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of the Asda trail. Your treat is a giant Asda. And it is giant. Obstacle. Three-hour max stay. That is perfect because I am just on 3 hours right now. Lucky me. Lucky me, because I don't want to fine for £100 from Asda. The size here, absolutely massive, and then it connects to the 3 shopping centres, creating a gigantic transformer of a shopping centre. And we're back. Right, I'm back in the car. I just finished my lunch there because I'm peckish after all that walking about. It was lovely, thanks for asking. Anyway, Livingston, it's been a good day. Loads of surprises. I only ever seen the superficial side of Livingston before today, and now I know there's a deeper history. When I go home tonight, I'm actually going to read up a bit more, so it's hard to really take everything in the moment, but when I go home and digest it all, it'll be interesting to look back and see, you know, what I learn. And I'll come back here and I'll do another part of Livingston because the place is massive, and I'll have a greater understanding. Anyway, thanks for having me today, Livingston. I'll be back. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded man. Pistachio